Alright, let's get this started. Hello, hello. Welcome in. I believe I finally got this issue sorted where it kept dropping my model off. But yeah, today I'll just be starting off by doing, well, a couple little quick things on the little checklist, and then more likely just going through some of the character stories. And in case anybody's curious what's up with the giant pile of emotes I stuck at the end of my little message there. Apparently something I didn't actually realize was there's quite a few creators out there that don't like people using other people's emotes in their chat. I don't care. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, in all reality, I support a lot of creators, so I actually think it's interesting to see a bunch of people's different kind of like emotes that they came up with in the chat. It also helps me kind of discover some new people sometimes. But with that said, I'm gonna start off by going to get my character a cup of coffee. Also, if I'm too quiet or the game's too loud, just let me know.
Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart your day.
Let's see here. I need... I think I needed... Oh, wait, okay. Certification.
No machine ground beans here. Well, yes, I may be an intelligent machine, but I still grind my coffee beans by hand.
Actually, I did want to work on that character too. Gotta...
No machine ground beans here. Well, yes, I may be an intelligent machine, but I still grind my coffee beans by hand. Sometimes.
Alright, I was still working on this group. Although actually, I didn't have a chance to stream yesterday because I was still fighting around with the issue that was giving me. But I did some minor work on the characters. So actually I haven't tested it out yet, so I should kind of see how it
Round them up. Surrender your weapon. Locking in. Elite backup inbound. Sustain fire. Got your back. No escape. You walked right into this one. Hands up! Locking in. Don't take it too far. Hold again. Stop resisting. This'll be painless. Psych. The final act begins now.
I do know I need more level up materials. Actually, no, I probably... Okay, there's too many characters to start. I don't remember what this goes for.
Time for some tail care. A new case to
Well,
solve?
where was I leaving off and then? I actually need a little bit of everything from my characters. Oh, that's the issue I do keep running into.
Wanna be my research subject?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick to the plan of I want to eventually get everybody strengthened up here, so let's get some more level up material.
Watch your blind spots.
That was quick. And then I want some Moonies. We'll knock those. Oh. That way I can just focus in on getting that right now. Then move on to the stories.
Watch your blind spots. Hurts, don't it?
Okay. I also need to keep a slight eye on the time just because, well, not necessarily for, not necessarily for, like the amount of time that I'm streaming at the moment. Oh, actually, hold on 1 second, just realized something. Sorry, I left a door open. Okay. But yeah, it's not like I'm not necessarily keeping an eye on the time for like being concerned about, you know, the amount of time I'm streaming and all that. It's just I have some alarms that go off. Apparently, my phone being silenced doesn't actually work, and as much as I debate about turning off the alarm, there's been quite a few times where I like streamed a little too long because I wasn't paying that close attention to it. And all that served to kind of help me keep track when I gotta be ready to go to work and whatnot. Let's see here. Cat and mouse game. There and Witch. Tower House. Yeah, let's just kind of do these in order. Might be able to do one or two today, kind of depending. I've been enjoying these lately. On a day accompanied by 4-7 gales and thunderstorm alerts, with a serious look on her face, Belle asks me to meet them on the rooftop. There's something I wanted to tell you. Since you can only tell me on the rooftop, have you seen how windy it is today? Since we're family, I think I need your input on this. What do you think of Nakamata? Customer. Wait, are you two? Oh, are the two of you? I don't know what they're implying there. What are you talking about? Do I look like the kind of person who selflessly kidnaps someone else's lucky cat because of personal preference? Okay. You aren't? Oh. Oh. Let me just say one more thing. It was her idea. Why so suddenly, and be more specific? Be more specific. You know that the Cunning Hares are not doing great financially, right? Earlier today, Nakamata asked me if we're looking for more people. So she wants to help out in the video store. She even recommended herself, saying she's eagle-eyed, efficient, hardworking, and kind. I think she wants to work here to pay off some debts. What a good cat. And makes sense. Makes sense. I bet we could handle more customers if we had one more person. If we can give her something cute to her while talking to customers, I bet we'd make more money. Eagle-eyed, efficient, hardworking, and kind. Sounds like she's got what it takes to be a salesperson. So let's have her work here. I'll go prepare a cute uniform for her. Before long, Nakamata arrives at the video store.
I'm here, guys! I'm ready to go! Hello, Nakamata. See Seeing as you're ready, let's not waste any time. I got you this cute uniform. Put it on and let's get to work.
Huh? Work? Hang on a minute. Didn't you agree on a commission to take me and a client into a hollow?
So that's what you meant by doing business together? Didn't Nicole ask you to come and work your debts off?
I see. When you said doing business together, you actually meant down in the hollows.
Like, I would think that would be kind of assumed.
Of course I was talking about down in the hollows. You don't really think Nicole wants me to pay off our debt by working here, do you? It might look like she has a bank account where her conscience should be, but Nicole has been pretty good to me.
Well, we sure got that wrong.
There we go.
But if we're going down into a hollow, where are the rest of the cunning hares?
I came up with this commission myself. I'm not sure how to put this. Before, I got everybody into a real pickle with Vision, but Nicole still asked me to stay. Now that the cunning hairs are in the red, I think it's time for me to see what I can do!
Hustling side gigs to make ends meet, while the boss can't afford to pay your wages. How admirable.
Well, ever heard of a fortune cat? And once I get back from this gig with my pay, I'm gonna make the old poker face say, Nekomata, you really are the very model of a cunning hair.
I thought you and B had made up already. So competitive.
I thought you and Anby had made up already.
It's not about making amends. It's about the competitive mindset of professionals. Being at Gentle House is a job after all.
Gentle
Besides,
House.
even street games have performance metrics these days. How about it, Faithin? I've got a lucrative commission set up. You want in?
Give me the details on this commission first.
No problem. Here's the situation. There's this company that lost a bunch of etheric resources down in a hollow. They're recruiting skilled agents and proxies to do some field surveys down there, in the hopes of one day retrieving it all.
Sounds easy enough. But field surveys? Those aren't usually very profitable.
Relax. This is just the first step. Think about it. The company needed to find help on Internaut just to run some field surveys. When it comes to the official recovery later on, they'll definitely be looking for more.
I see what you mean. Yeah, resource recovery pays really well. People will probably be fighting over that commission. But if we've already worked with them before, then we'll be their first choice.
We
Fair
sure
point.
will. That's Faithin for you, razor sharp brains. You gotta cast out a long line to catch a big fish. So, you interested in the commission now?
Think about it, or what does it pay?
It's definitely worth considering.
I'll take that as a yes. I'll go confirm the place and time with the client, and then we can get straight to it.
Alright. I'm actually curious, is it going to stop me from... Okay, because I was actually thinking about that. I'm like, I need to, I forgot about this. Sorry, just getting this out of the way real quick. And go get my scratch off. And then I'll get right back to the story. Little cool story mission thing we're doing. Okay. Strange, you kind of feel the compulsion after a certain point of just being like, okay, I gotta make sure I do all the daily little thingies real quick. Now back to it. Level 48.
Time for some tail care.
I think all they want
Officer
me for,
148, Juyuan, ready.
we'll be sending you in. And
Touch my tail, and now.
A new case to solve?
let's give it a
So
shot.
be it.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Master, this time I am a limited edition version of Fairy Cat, at your service. Please follow the guide to the end of the route we're surveying inside the hollow. Fairy Cat suggests you find the guide first. Meow.
Okay.
Your virtual assistant is getting on my nerves. That guy is our guide, right?
Hi, you're Nekomata, right? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ollie, and I'm in charge of this operation.
Operation? This is just a field survey. Is it like a trend for companies to use fancy names?
I mean, this time at least I'm your client. Yes, client and guide. Speaking of which, our proxy isn't here yet.
We're both right here?
Miss Nekomata, please don't kid around. It's just you and me here. No others?
He doesn't seem to realize this bamboo right under his nose is a proxy.
Hello, Ollie. I'm actually your proxy.
Ah! Who's there?
Yow! My ears! Sorry I wasn't clear before, Ollie. But please, keep Siren's hearing in mind. So, as you can see, this talking bamboo is our proxy.
Oh, is that so? My bad. Whew, well, that was embarrassing, letting you see that side of me. But I promise I'm still a reliable guy.
Uh-huh.
Please, lean on me. Just as much as I'm leaning on this stalagmite right now. See, chatting and laughing so freely like this, while being so close to an ether crystal, whew, that's more than enough to demonstrate my aptitude for it.
Uh-huh.
Did the crystal just move? Oh, don't tell me!
You're leaning on an
Oh, it's one
ethereal.
of those inactive sleeping at the...
An ethereal!
Hey, calm down! I said it's just an inactive ethereal.
What a little crybaby. He's not even listening.
Seems you can't even hear anything right now.
Well, let's take care of the ethereal first and talk after. Let's go! first.
Time to see if I made the right call on, the team up here.
Sustain fire.
I'm over here! It's gonna hit me!
Locking in.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
At last, we're safe. Miss Nekomata, I was blown away by your heroism just then.
I'm glad to hear it, but in the future, could you please not wander aimlessly around the battlefield so much? I don't want you to get hurt. When I read the notes for this job, I assumed you'd be a little more composed. I didn't expect companies would have such different requirements for holo surveyors.
Diversity it's highly valued by the company.
Right.
Fine. I'm really not the best at dealing with ethereals. But I've got a few tricks up my sleeve when it comes to recovering etheric resources.
Okay.
Really? Then I guess I'll trust you. Well, since you mentioned etheric resource recovery, there's no sense hiding it. What we really want is to help support your resource recovery business in the future. So, if everything goes smoothly today, could you have a word with your boss and help us get in on the follow-up commission?
Oh, yeah, of course. No problem, just leave it up to me.
We're counting on you, Mew. Tell you the truth, I've been planning on switching careers recently. Working for a big fancy company like yours ought to pay better than hustling on internet for myself, right?
Sure does.
Can you tell us how much of a cut you take for recovering etheric resources like this?
Oh, yeah, my cut. It's
How silly of me, Mia. You work for a company, so you must get a fixed salary plus bonuses. But I guess that's confidential.
Yes. I have to keep that a secret. That is very considerate of you, Miss Nekomata. I won't disclose exactly how much it is then.
Cool. Let's not talk about salaries right now, then. Shall we get started with surveying the route?
Oh, okay. Just let me look up the exact details here.
Hey, Ethan. We can think of this Ollie guy.
What's up? Why are you whispering all of a sudden? And so you said all that on purpose.
I was thinking, why would you want to switch jobs when he only just started with the cutting hairs? But I get it. You were leading him on, huh?
I feel like he's a little weird. We talked about working with this company, but his story's full of holes. It's obvious he's not familiar with them. What do you think, Roxy?
Perhaps he's just a low-level salesman. I think he's a fake. He definitely seems like a fake if he's freaking out so much. Well, it's like, it kind of sounds like your job's supposed to, you know, have you level-headed trying to do this stuff. Otherwise, yeah, you'd probably get taken out in the hollow.
He seems like a fake. Just a nobody who wants to hustle some money from down in the hollows.
I thought so too. Working with you sure saves a lot of hassle. But I'm confused about why he's still forcing himself to come in here when he's obviously terrified. There must be something going on behind the scenes. Maybe there's a big score waiting to be revealed. In any case, let's finish up this commission with him, then find a way to figure out what's really going on.
Yeah.
I've confirmed the survey route. Please stick together. Stay on my heel.
Mr. Ollie, about your...
Oh.
Wait a minute, what's that noise? Would you go check ahead?
Moving too fast. Apparently that cut off his
Master,
story.
Ollie refuses to proceed due to an unusual acoustic occurrence. I suggest you go and investigate.
You discover a still functioning timed alarm in the corner of the abandoned building. I'm not being oversensitive, it's just that sound always triggers my memories of emergency sirens. So, Ali often hears emergency sirens. That's sus. What kind of emergencies do you mean? Ali stutters and awkwardly responds. We have some outdated equipment over there, and it's not rare to encounter issues like fires, electrical leaks, key toilets, and stuff. Huh. Right.
Oh, luckily that's not an enemy. We should get out of here. Oh, over there!
Talking about work, Mr. Ollie, what do you...
I thought I accidentally come off, but no, he's not actually saying anything.
Oh, what's that? Oh, there's something wobbling around! Straight ahead! Can you go check?
Master, there is an unknown object moving around in the ruins ahead. Ollie is scared stiff and unable to continue. Please head there and investigate.
Okay. You walk into the ruins only to discover a wrinkled, worn coat. If I show up in such a wrinkled uniform, I'd definitely be scolded. The company has a uniform? A suit. I mean a suit. Hey, check this. What's in its pocket? Supermarket coat on it. Let's give it to Nakamata. Having unexpectedly obtained a supermarket coupon, Nakamata decides to not press Ali about the holes in his story for now.
Can't wait to go shopping after getting my pay.
There is some writing on the wall ahead. Ollie believes this may be a useful marker. Proceed forward to check it out.
Congratulations, you have arrived at where I've been. I wish you good luck in all your future endeavors. Let me bestow upon you a blessing then. Oh, a blessing. Then a recording of a song by a person who was way too confident in their singing voice starts playing. You call this a blessing? Oops, this song of blessing has attracted ethereals. I choose you, Nekomata. You're amazing. Oh, I choose you, Nekomata the Amazing. Yeah. Alright. Make sure there's nothing on there. Alright. Are these destructible or are they just part of the background scene? Okay. This is part of the scenery.
Sustain fire.
Ethereals are way too scary. We should get out of here. Oh, over there! Let me handle that locked door ahead. I forgot to bring the key card.
Seems like we can open the door with that button.
Can you... Can you please go take a look? The door's open. We should go this way now. Yeah.
Okay.
It should be safe around here. Oh, why are ethereals here all of a sudden? Take care of them. I'm begging you.
Alrighty.
Orders received.
Okay.
Sustain fire. justice will be served.
Cease and desist! Locking in.
You can share the load, Zhu-Yuan.
The ethereals have all been taken care of.
Home stretch. Can I walk behind you too?
Just follow me.
The survey route finishes right up there.
How can there be so many?
I don't need any feeling. It really even touched me.
They may be small, but I've got a weird feeling about this.
That's a big one!
Oh, is it really that scary? I'll get rid of them. It's gonna hit me!
Sustain fire. Locking in.
Don't push it too far.
Here comes the first!
Bullseye.
Now I gotcha! You can't escape! Over here!
Orders received. Better clear out. Sustain fire.
Okay.
Phew, that's great. That's a wrap for the commission, thanks to the both of you. Couldn't have gotten it all done today without you. As for your payment, once we exit the hollow, I'll have funds transferred to Miss Nekomata's Internet account. Oh, and don't worry, I'll be putting in a good word for you two back at the company.
Okay, we're counting on you, man.
Now that our business is done and dusted, shall we head out of the hollow now?
No problem. Me and the proxy will find the fastest and safest route out of the hollow. This is how a proxy makes a living, so we can't let you listen in. Sorry about that.
I understand. I'll just stand over there and turn my back to you. You can trust me.
Darn it. I was so busy and flustered the whole time I never got around to asking this guy about his true purpose and identity. We don't have time. We have to leave the hollow soon and then everyone will go their separate ways.
Think of
Calm
something.
down, Nekomata. We'll figure something out. Back when you were with the gang, did you ever come across anything like this?
Back when I was in the gang? Proxy. Speaking of street gangs, that reminds me. It's time to use my secret ability. Watch this.
Nekoma quickly darts over to where Ali is standing without him noticing and turns just as quickly.
Got it. Now let me see what this so-called guide Ollie has on him. Huh? Wait, these are handcuffs?
Huh? What's a citizen doing with these?
Handcuffs? Ordinary civilians don't just go around carrying these.
Hold up, Wise. Barry just detected a string of numbers on the handcuffs that match the same format used by public security.
What? These handcuffs belong to a public security officer?
Interesting.
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, how's your chat going? I think I can hear some ethereals nearby. What are my handcuffs doing over? I mean, they're not my not handcuff. Oh.
Tell us the truth, Ollie. Why do you have public security handcuffs on you?
It's that I found those handcuffs.
Yeah, right.
Oh, so you just found them somewhere. Well then, that's completely fine, yeah?
Nekama suddenly gives Ali a sharp kick to the knee, then pins him to the ground.
Well now, Ollie. I took you for a rookie thief judging by the way you cowered like a chicken in the hollow. I never thought you'd steal something from a public security officer. I thought I could get a nice score from your commission, but seems we ought to be grateful you haven't landed us in even more trouble. And these handcuffs that you just found? What kind of incompetent officer would lose their own equipment?
I was thinking more or less he was an undercover officer.
Any cop who lets you take their cuffs off them must be a real weakling.
Please don't insult public security officers. A public security officer has to grit his teeth and endure arduous training. They have to stay up all night studying for exams, has to struggle to pass the strictest of screening. Only then can he become an officer.
Why are you getting all virtuous all of a sudden? Hold up! Don't interrupt me! We want the truth, and get on with it! Who are you really, and why did you post a fake commission through a fake company?
I can't tell you.
Can't tell us? Are you still not grasping the situation? Let me see. Since you're not cooperating, I guess I'll just have to throw you to the ethereals in here. Oh boy, we killed so many of their friends today. I bet they're gonna be real happy to see you. Right? How about now? Ready to talk?
I won't tell. Even if you feed me to the ethereals, I won't.
What is up with this guy? He's scared out of his wits, but he still won't talk.
Hold on, Nekomata. I've just matched the serial number from these handcuffs to an officer. Ollie, male, Team 4, Criminal Investigations Division at Janus 12th Precinct. That's who this guy is.
Huh? No way. This guy is actually a public security officer?
That you just, well, sounds like pinned to the ground and slapped into his own handcuffs. I'm guessing. Not long after, on a secluded street outside the Hollow.
Alright, we've made it out. Well, officer. You said you wouldn't hold us liable before. So let's say our goodbyes right here then.
Please, wait. Miss Nekomata, before you leave, can you reassure me that you're both good people and that you will not tell anyone anything about meeting me today. My mission today was top secret. I need to make sure no one harboring ulterior motives learns this information.
Okay, don't worry. If we had any ulterior motives, we would have snuck off and left you with the ethereals. Way back when we first realized you weren't who you claimed to be.
Oh, I see. Of course. That makes sense. Wait, you knew I wasn't with the company all along?
You gave yourself away as soon as you opened your mouth.
Actually, you gave yourself away as soon as you opened your mouth.
Honestly, how could your boss or your coworkers let you go alone on a mission like this?
Because this operation was at my personal request. I've been a public security officer for years now, but I still can't get over my phobia of ethereals. I've screwed up a few operations, and these days, I always get benched. There's been this really tough case, and we're short of leads. I thought maybe we could use Internaut to lure in our culprit with some crime-related info. If the plan worked, I'd be able to take credit for it, even if I wasn't involved with the operation later on. If I was lucky, I might even have gotten a certificate.
I didn't expect you to be so motivated. Didn't expect you to be so driven by personal gain.
I wouldn't have taken you for someone so driven by personal gain.
That's my boss on the phone. 1 second.
Hello? Boss, it's Ollie.
Where are you? Did you post an Internaut pretending to be a company going into a hollow?
It wasn't on purpose. Please don't fire me.
Oh my god.
Fire you? Why would I fire you? You did great.
Hey.
If we can crack this case, you'll take first merit for it and land a handsome bonus. Get back to the precinct and get yourself ready for the next operation.
My boss praised me. All these years, my boss has finally praised me! Did you hear that? Not only do I get to keep going out with them on operations, but I might even get a bonus!
Oh, congratulations.
What am I gonna do?
You were just so happy. Why the long face?
Going on future operations with them means I definitely have to go back into a hollow again. And I'll mess things up as soon as we run into any ethereals.
So I have a strange feeling this story's gonna be all around, getting him over his fear of ethereals.
You'll just have to work it out for yourself. Proxy, let's go!
Wait a sec! Miss Nekomata, Proxy, this may be a bit forward, but would you please consider becoming case consultants for public security and helping me to complete the mission?
No.
Huh?
You know the truth about my Internaut commission. Making you case consultants feels much safer than just relying on a verbal promise. And what's more, based on our previous adventure, when it comes to hollows, I can tell your abilities are far superior to mine. With your support, all those things I couldn't do before, they don't have to be pipe dreams any longer. This time, I really just might get a bonus.
Then if we say no, what are you gonna do?
If you really won't say yes,
Then I can only bid farewell to my Medal of Honor with tears in my eyes. And ask you once again to keep this confidential.
Yeah? That's it?
I thought you were gonna hold us responsible, or I thought you'd take us back to the precinct.
I thought you were gonna say you'd hold us responsible.
I'd never go back on my word. I swear it on my honor as an officer.
I gotta say, he really is just... Fine, Ollie. I reluctantly agree to this commission of yours, or your request for us to be case consultants, or whatever.
Really?
But on one condition. We charge a high fee. If we help you complete the mission, your entire bonus is ours.
Oh.
That's fine with me. I'd rather have the prestige over any bonus.
Great. Then let's do it.
Later, Raleigh rushes back to the 12th precinct with a heavy sigh of relief.
Alright then, Proxy. Today's matter is settled. Let's head back. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It feels weird.
I didn't take you for someone who'd team up with public security officer. Or were you being serious just now?
I never thought you'd agree to team up with a public security officer, Nekomata.
So what? I agreed to his request. What's so unbelievable about that? Don't worry, I won't lose us any money. I heard that they pay out pretty decent bonuses. And if he's so willing to give up the whole thing, then why not? And Dolly might seem unreliable, but there were several times today when he surprised me. Perhaps there's more to the sky than meets the eye? Anyway, let's just wait for him to contact us if we're gonna be supporting him. We can talk about his case then.
I thought Allie was a thief. Turns out he's a public security officer. Oh, there. And this commission has gone on for so long. Fortunately, Allie means no harm. I'm still not too sure about it. Yeah, after all, we do our business on internet, and we had a pretty big misunderstanding with Allie and the Hollow. Anyway, we're committed now, so let's pull ourselves together and get this commission done. I bumped the mic twice while trying to stretch. Oh, there. Onward. Physical and fire. Just got a message from Nekomata. She wants to meet at the alley entrance. Maybe she has an update on the latest on the last commission. The other proxies here. Yeah, I just got here. What are you guys talking about? I just got here. We were discussing tactics. As you can see, the situation has become clearer. I never expected this to be the culprit. Spreading rumors, laying down bait, and luring in the enemy. What a cunning move. That's experience you pick up from years on the street. I wouldn't have resorted to this if the situation wasn't this dire. I knew we could count on you, Nakamata. Proxy, are you ready? I want to strike first to avoid any more sleepless nights. I'm with you. 1, 2, 3. Wait, what are you guys talking about? Or I feel like I'm missing something. For 2 days in a row now, the barbecue beef bowl has gone missing from my bowl of noodles. Oh, the barbecue beef has gone missing from my bowl of noodles while I wasn't paying attention. I bumped into Nakamata earlier, and she helped me get to the bottom of this. Turns out the culprit is this cat. First I thought they were talking about the mission. No, we're just talking about, food getting stolen out of my, bowl. Mean kitty, yeah. We're planning a sneak attack on its belly to make up for the pieces of barbecue beef I've lost out on over the last 2 days. I look like that one cat that's normally around the 6th Street that's pregnant. I thought you were talking about a commission. Oh, I almost forgot, yeah. I came here to talk to you two about following up on the commission today. Let's talk about the details in your store. I'm going to die from exhaustion if I keep standing here, yeah? After the 3 of them take turns stroking the cat's belly for a while, they return to the video store, and Nekma recounts her meeting with Ollie.
These gangsters have been looting lost ether resources all over the hollows for quite some time. Their methods are cruel, and they've amassed a substantial fortune.
I'm gonna mute the mic for a second. I feel like cough come on or something, and then I might be snacking a little bit during the video, the conversation. So, right back, but we'll continue with the story.
No precinct in any jurisdiction has been able to pin them down because they roam around, so the case remains unsolved. So here's what I'm thinking. First of all, we put out the word on Internaut that there's a large commission to recover ether resources. The commission which you and the proxy got involved with last time. Then, we use ether resources from our evidence room as bait and set a trap by placing them in the hollow. Finally, we wait for the gangsters to take the bait and then apprehend them all inside the hollow.
Sounds pretty solid. Then what?
Well, then we officially adopt this as our battle plan.
Oh, well done then. It seems like you have a real talent for organizing plans.
It's just... 11th Precinct also wants in. And I've been promoted to head up the joint operation.
Why did you say just? You're starting to make me nervous.
You see, only the 11th Precinct has access to the ether resources and evidence. I'm about to go undercover into the Hollow to set up the trap with two strangers from the General Affairs Department who I've never even met before. And my weakness will be exposed the second we run into any ethereals, and they won't exactly help me hide it, and then once my boss hears about it, I'm betting once again I'll...
So what? It's not like I can go meet them in your place. Cry and beg all you want, but I'm not gonna do anything that risky.
Of course. I'd never dream of getting you to do such a thing, Miss Nekomata. As a case consultant, I just need you to take care of any ethereals along the way, so we can safely lay our bait.
Case consultant? Sounds more like a bodyguard.
Oh, not at all. Think of it as being temporary, unofficial personnel for public security. I've already filled in everyone back at the precinct about the case consultant who will be helping out with the operation.
It's really stressful working on an operation alongside this many officers. Kind of regret agreeing to help you.
Oh, please don't say that. This operation really needs you, Miss Nekomata. What if we use remote comms to keep in touch, and you can help me from a little further away? Then you won't have to talk to the other officers.
If that's an option, then I'll consider doing it. By the way, this case consultant thing, is there anything else I need to know about?
As you're effectively temporary unofficial personnel for public security, you'll need to comply with basically the same rules that current officers do. You'll be fine. You just need to memorize this simple 476-page new officer training manual. Is something wrong?
I know what to do, so just leave everything to me.
Back to the present in the video store.
And so that's what happened when I met Ollie just now.
Nekomata, correct me if I'm wrong, but you aren't going to read that manual, are you?
Of course not. Who'd want to learn how to be a public security officer by reading all that? All I have to do is work with the officers from public security. It's no big deal. I'll just brush up on a few things beforehand. There's still some time before Ollie's mission, so I'll go steady nearby and give you a buzz when it's time to go.
Ah, she's gone. She said she was going to study somewhere nearby. How does Nekomata plan to study exactly? Why don't you go find out, Wise? That way, you'll be more confident going into the Hollow with her.
Well, it's you, Proxy. You scared me. Sneaking up on me like that. What are you doing? Is eavesdropping what you call studying? You don't have to put it like that. Look, those officers over there look like they're discussing work. It's a good chance to study how they talk to teach each other. You can watch them for me if you want. Just keep it on the down low. Don't stare at them like that. Okay. You pretend to be waiting for someone on the street side with Nekomata while eavesdropping on the two officers' conversation. I'm Whitney from Team 2, Commercial Investigation Department for 11th Precinct. Heard you folks have a lead on an Operation Midnight case. Reporting, Madam, I'm Derman from the Traffic Control Department of the 12th Precinct. Here's a list of people involved in the traffic incident, or accident. The driver is now in a coma, is suspected of having some ties to Operation Midnight. Thanks, no need to be so formal. While I'm in charge of this case, it's the support and teamwork from all departments and units that have made such rapid progress in our investigation possible. Man, Whitney, you're so down to earth. It's the least we can do. The 11th and 12th precincts have always worked well together. Thanks to all of you. I'll take this information back to headquarters to review. Please keep an eye on the unconscious driver. So this is how public security officers talk while working. Well, there's nothing much left to see here. I'll go check out some other places. Nekomata and the two public security officers leave. Now what are you doing? Oh, you're here. Aren't you? Yeah, what are you doing here? Shh, keep your voice down. Look over there. See those two chatting? They might not be in uniform, but my bet is they're security officers. You gotta trust a cat's instincts. Listen to the conversation between the officers with Nekomata. I know, did you catch the news? Wade from Team 2 over at the Commercial Investigation, Criminal Investigation Department got transferred to another precinct. What? He's at 11th Precinct now? Well. He's gonna be kept on his toes. The crime rate there is way higher than others. Yeah, but they also close lots of cases. They really know how to get the job done. That's true. We started at the same time, and he might get... And here goes the connection. Okay. Oh boy. I gotta figure this out. Alright, well, apparently my model decided it wanted to just drop on me in the middle of that. So we're just gonna kind of continue, you know, just rolling through the story. Gotta love the scuff. Did you catch the news? Okay, we already went to that part. Precinct. Kept on its toes. Criminal rate higher than others. Without to close lots of cases. Okay. Start at the same time. Already went to that part. Didn't you guys solve a big case last month? There's an inter-district arrest. The case belonged to 8th District, and we didn't even get to interrogate the suspect before they were taken away. It ended up having nothing to do with us. I thought being on that case would save me from worrying about this year's performance evaluation, but now I can't even come up with a decent self-assessment report. Yeah, that's tough. Last year someone in the 11th precinct wrote a 10,000 word report, and now the higher-ups are more strict about word count for self-assessment reports. By the way, Ginny, your girlfriend works in the General Affairs Department in the 11th District, right? I haven't seen you two together lately. Oh, she's been really busy. The General Affairs Department often has to handle various tasks for the Criminal Investigation Department, and there's a lot going on in the 11th District, or precinct. Plus, the officers in the Criminal Investigation Department are under a lot of pressure, so they sometimes take it out on the General Affairs Department. Yeah, that reminds me, when we helped out at headquarters, we were often treated like errand boys. You don't say. I wish I could have a nice supervisor. Well, life at public security always comes with its fair share of trouble every day. Is this stuff really useful? Absolutely. Everyone knows, experienced life out in the streets knows that if you want to understand someone, you need to know how they truly live and think. These security officers might just be chatting, but they're actually revealing quite a bit of useful information. Okay. For example, these guys from General Affairs may see us as their superiors from the Criminal Investigation Department. If that's the case, we do end up talking to them during the operation. We don't have to be so nervous. Very smart, Nikoma. Yeah, looks like my studying is paying off, right? I gathered enough useful information for the operation later. I'll go get ready. Let's meet at the entrance to the hollow. Nekoma finishes speaking and leaves. Okay. Continuing onward. Cat on patrol. Wait, yeah, it's physical and fire, right? Yeah.
Time for some tailcare.
You're kind of low. Yeah, we're going to...
Which alias should I use this time?
Yeah, we're gonna end up putting Jane Doe.
Let's stir up some trouble.
Touch my tail? And no.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
I feel with fire abilities aren't really strong enough for this yet.
I'm with the proxy at the coordinates you sent.
That's great! So, once I meet with the officers from the 11th Precinct, you just need to follow us in parallel from a distance. If anything happens, I'll request your immediate support through comms.
Just when the time comes, be quick about it instead of exercising your lung capacity.
I'll try my best to hold it in. After all, the other officers of the 11th Precinct will be with me.
I hear footsteps. Sounds like the other officers have arrived on your end. Good. Let's stay in touch.
Hey, but I haven't seen anyone else here yet.
Master, 2 young humans have been detected near you.
Huh? Hey, Holly. There are 2 people approaching me over here. What's going on?
That's impossible. I know I sent the correct meetup coordinates to the 11th Precinct. I'll pull up the chat history. Oh no! I did send the wrong one! I sent your coordinates instead! What are we gonna do?
I was just about to ask you that!
Great, Ollie.
Get out of there before they see you! They won't be able to keep up with you!
I haven't done anything wrong. Why should I have to run? Besides, what happens to the operation if I leave?
The operation. I'll just go back and confess to my boss about my ethereal phobia. It's fine. At the very worst, they'll just take command of the operation from me. In any case, I'll take full responsibility. I would never create difficulties for you.
You already did.
Ollie, it's great to hear that you're loyal. But I'd rather you don't screw everything up before we even start.
Quit complaining, Wise. If we don't make a plan soon, we're gonna be out of time.
Don't worry, Proxy. I'll handle this. Looks like I'll have to show off my skills from my old profession. Consider this a free lesson, Ollie. Watch and learn.
The rendezvous point should be close by.
Is that a girl over there? Did we get something wrong?
Hey, are you two from the next precinct over? You're in the right place. Codename Operation Watch and Wait. I'm Ollie from Team 4 Criminal Investigations at the 12th Precinct, and I'm in charge of today's operation.
You could have just sat there and told them that there was a mix-up and the locations and, you know, where Ollie actually was. Redirect them that way.
Yes, ma'am. I'm Delaney from General Affairs at the 11th Precinct, and this is Huggins. We humbly apologize if we caused any offense just now. We'll cooperate in full and carry out all orders to finish the mission.
You don't have to be so formal. We've never met, and it's an undercover sting. So it's completely normal to be guarded about anyone nearby the meeting point. And without 11th Precinct support, we could never carry out this operation. So I should be thanking you.
I didn't think you'd be so young, Officer Ollie, or so easygoing. When I heard the name Ollie, I imagined an old guy in a stained tan suit with heavy bags under his eyes.
Hello. Yeah, Huggins is an interesting, name. Chaos? Chaos 3666. Yeah, hello, and welcome in. Yeah, normally I would, have my model up, but as I don't know if you end up seeing some of the messages in there. Apparently, the game in my Chaos with the K. Yep. Yeah, I don't really know what's been going on with my setup lately. It just all of a sudden everything seems good for a minute there, and it's like, oh no, nothing wants to load anymore. You got, either choose the game or the model, and it's like, really? But I had already started, so I was like, show must go on. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your time here.
Oh, they're talking about me.
PS5 had a fun little update and shit. Worked. Yeah. What I hear, It'll be patched. Well, I'm doing this on PC. I just think it's probably some random kind of like setting thing probably in the background that I haven't actually probably figured out that something's going a little off with. But yeah, so I'm just like, yeah, I'll just kind of keep trying to go through and probably have to figure out later.
This guy has a very specific imagination.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Huggins is just like that. And what were you just saying about being specific?
Oh, what I mean is, everyone's here now, so let's hurry up and be specific in our mission.
Roger. We've already marked out several alternative coordinates, so please come with us.
We fooled them. We actually fooled them!
Although in all honesty, I can't see this really going too well for them, because it's like Nakamoto's pretending to be this dude, or what you could end up doing when, you know, the mission's over, he gets like his accommodations and they're like, who the hell's that guy?
Don't relax just yet, Ollie. That was just the beginning. They're gonna have more questions along the way. The real test is only just getting started. Anyway, find somewhere safe nearby to hide and keep an eye on things. If I need info from you, be ready to tell me quickly. Understand?
Right. Understood.
Officer, we've already marked 3 deployment points. This is the first location. This is the second. And this is the final one.
Very well. We'll go investigate as per usual. Hollows are unpredictable. Stay close to me.
First.
The space here seems pretty unstable. We've reached the deployment point. Setting up the bait now.
Master, a hollow shift has just occurred. You are now in an area affected by spatial distortion.
But on PS5, so I had to update before it streamed and shit bonked. That's why I was thinking you're on PS5. Yeah, no, I'm going through PC, just it's kind of one of those things where I don't really know exactly why. Okay, a few shall return. Okay, no problem. Okay, I'm running through Streamlabs, which I keep debating about switching over to OBS because I've heard some people sit there and say that Streamlabs is kind of basic and screw stuff up, but apparently OBS is supposed to be more complicated to learn how to actually properly use. But I might end up switching over to it soon.
Great. A hollow shift wasn't part of our plan.
Don't panic, that's normal. I've dealt with it.
Master, we found an old projector. I can play its memory data for you.
According to analysis, this video likely relates to the location of the house exit. Do you need to watch it again? I'll repeat just for 1 second so I can... Down, right, up, down. Down, right, up, down. Okay.
I have discovered a note. I suggest picking it up and taking a look.
Okay.
The note reads, Red is a liar.
I was kind of curious whether the last one was a red arrow. Okay, so then it's up.
It's the exit!
Yep. Gotta get ready to fight. Air refract left on the team. Things Nakamata, Chain, and... Anything else around here? Yeah.
Don't get hit.
I love playing this games on my character. Like, their attack patterns are insane. Okay.
Woo! I never expected a bunch of ethereals to jump out of nowhere like that. But they're dealt with.
I shouldn't be having any issues, but OBS runs smoother. Okay, official. Okay. So yeah, I'll probably be looking into probably switching over OBS. But I probably won't be able to actually do too much with that until probably this weekend.
You sure took them all out quickly, Ollie. I barely had a chance to react.
Yeah, no wonder your average combat scores at the 12th precinct were higher than ours last month. Turns out it's all because of you.
Come on, you're all exaggerating. We're only up on you by 0.2 points. And combat scores are really only for internal use anyway. They're worth nada in the real world. Your precinct's high rate of closing cases? Now that's the real achievement.
Yeah? Didn't I hear you all cracked a whopper of a case a little while back, though?
Actually, after this cutscene, I need to go make another cup of coffee.
You're probably thinking of those inter-district raids carried out by the 14th precinct, right? We can't take any credit for that.
Ah, I see. That's a real shame.
Right? If we don't catch these gangsters and their ether loot, then I don't know what I'm gonna write in my annual report this year.
Wow, even an elite officer like yourself has to worry about writing reports. I feel like you're one of us now.
It's much harder being a desk jockey than catching criminals in the hollows. But the word limit for reports this year has been reduced, thanks to all the spam your precinct put out last time.
That was actually Huggins over here. In his report, he wrote out 20 times. Being a public security officer is the greatest job in the whole world. Becoming a better officer is my core meaning in life.
Deledy, you swore you'd never tell anyone about that. Anyway, it's better than what you wrote. If you can't afford to raise my salary, I hope you raise my pension by 20%.
But that's what I really thought.
You two are sure interesting.
Huh. I never expected Miss Nekomata to know so much about our inner precinct gossip. It's like I didn't even need to come along at all.
Isn't that a good thing? Why you getting all self-pitying?
Huh? Officer Ollie, what's that about pity?
I meant, there's nowhere good to place those ether resources here. And that's a real pity.
Ah, you're right. Let's push on and check out our next option then.
This area is prone to spatial displacement. Not a good spot. Let's head to another deployment point.
We're gonna be right back. Sure, let's go with that one. Coffee acquired.
Watch your step. Avoid the ethereals.
Oh, but I like fighting the ethereals.
We've reached the deployment point. Setting up the bait now.
Wait. I hear something strange.
How come there are so many ethereals here?
Time to sharpen my claws!
That was the wrong button. See, I should say.
Sustain fire. No escape. Locking in. Got your back. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Your weak spot!
Stay where you are. Sustain fire.
I thought one of the first two locations would surely be suitable. Lucky we didn't spend too much time on them.
It's so nice to have such an elite on the team. Officer Ollie, you've achieved incredible success at such a young age. Could you tell us which school you graduated from?
Uh-oh.
Which school?
Oh, right. This is me. Argyle's campus.
Yeah, it was Argyle's campus.
Hey, isn't that the school where tuition is free?
Huggins, watch your mouth! Sorry, Officer Ollie. Huggins didn't mean anything bad about your old school. It's just, you're so skilled, we thought you must be from an elite academy.
So which year did you graduate?
Oh, that's me again. Class of 45.
Class of 45.
Huh? 45? Wasn't that years ago? The graduates from that class must be nearly 40 now, right?
Okay, this is going bad.
Yeah, but ma'am, you don't even look 30, let alone 40.
Skill. Yeah.
Ollie, now's not the time to go blank. Hurry up and think of something.
Yeah.
Hang on. Officer Ollie, could it be that your real identity is in fact...
My real identity?
a child prodigy who skipped grades to get into the academy super early for her age?
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? You got me! I can't hide anything from you. I was actually an orphan who was taken in.
Oh my, don't start making a backstory.
My foster mom was always so kind to me, but she made some bad investments. So our finances were never good.
Ah, I see. So you're the oldest in a family with lots of foster siblings. You lived in a tiny house at the mercy of the elements, your whole family squeezed into but a single bed.
Huggins, what are you making up?
As the oldest kid, you'd secretly eat moldy crusts while carving off the good bits of bread to share with a smile for your younger siblings.
What is this backstory you're making up, Huggins?
Wow, sounds like an old soap opera.
That's why! To keep costs down at home, you chose to enroll at the Argyle's campus, which has lower age limits and free tuition!
Actually, you pretty much nailed it.
But lots of company-affiliated schools have free enrollment too. Why'd you decide to become a public security officer?
Well, before I went into foster care, I wasn't a good kid. This one time, I overestimated my abilities against a really bad person, and nearly ended up losing my life for nothing. But even with all that, someone still stood up for me, protected me, and accepted me. It might have been unintentional, but for me it was like coming home to a dream home.
I still think this whole thing's gonna backfire in their face.
So if I could, I also wanted to protect something with my own hands. To pay it forward.
I understand. You chose to become a public security officer to protect others. No wonder you're in charge of this operation at such a young age. Your morals are beyond reproach. I only became an officer to show off to the ladies. I'm just a piece of dirt compared to you.
Okay, this is gonna go real bad.
After hearing about your past, I realize I really don't have any dreams of my own. I only took this job for its pension perks.
Don't be like that. I think it's good to have dreams based in reality. Besides, our reasoning for joining the Force might be different. But aren't we all fighting to protect this city, day in, day out?
Wow, Officer Ollie, you're so kind. As a fellow public security officer, I'm filled with pride. I'll have to redouble my efforts to be deserving of such words.
Sorry, ma'am. Huggins gets emotional easily. Don't mind him. Let's push on and check out the next location.
We probably shouldn't deploy here. It's too dangerous.
Next, let's go over there.
Master, I haven't detected any anomalies here. This location is suitable to place bait.
Okay. You and the other two officers worked diligently, moving supplies and setting up the bait as you think to yourself. If only Ali could help with physical labor like this. Well done, now you can finally call it a day.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our ether resource trap has been set.
Great work. So it's done. I didn't think talking with those two would be so tiring.
Really? You obviously had no issues with it, Miss Nekomata. And what's more, the thing you said just now about using your hands to protect something, it was just like the real thing. If I didn't know you were just pretending to be me, I might have been moved to tears just like Huggins.
Wanna know why your acting skills were so bad before, Ollie?
Why?
It's because the key to a good disguise is to never completely make everything a lie. You need real experience, or else they'll see through you. Your words will lack conviction. You have to understand the character you're playing. Adding a hint of real life experience works best, balancing truth and fiction.
So that's it. No wonder your story was so touching. It's because it's a true story.
Hey, don't just assume other people's experiences. I said add a hint. Anyway, if you hadn't messed up giving up the info, I wouldn't have had to go through all the trouble.
I still don't see how you guys can actually get through this
I'm
without
so
being
sorry,
like
truly.
busted.
Hang on. I think I hear something nearby.
Huh? Oh, wait, do you got me? What's going on?
Warning. Large numbers of ethereals are converging near the client's location.
Oh crap.
Hypothesis. This area experiences spatial anomalies that teleport in ethereals from other locations.
What? Now of all times? I'll come up with something, as long as he can hold them off for a few minutes.
What do you mean by come up with something? Officer Ollie, you've seemed a little absent-minded right from the get-go.
That's... You're right. I've actually had something on my mind. The key to this whole watch and wait operation revolves around whether or not these gangsters actually take the ether bait we've laid out for them. That's why I think before we withdraw, we should check nearby for signs of anyone suspicious, to guarantee that nobody notices anything about today's operation. Gangsters can be tricky after all.
Ah, I see. Drawing on such rich experience, no wonder you're leading the operation.
It's just, you've helped me out so much today running around these hollows. And now, I'm asking you to go the extra mile. It feels bad.
No, really, it's nothing. Guaranteeing safe operations is what public security officers do.
It sure is. I have the greatest respect for you, Officer Ollie, so just give us the order.
Alright, here's what we'll do. We're gonna split into 2 groups and search for signs of anything suspicious nearby. If we find anything, radio the other team.
Yes, ma'am.
Nekoma's swift response earns the approval of the other 2 security officers. However, to ensure everyone's safety, it might be wise to provide them with some additional guidance. What would you like them to do? Check both left and right. We should check the left side together. Have them check that way. That way, because I'm guessing Ollie's on, the right. You make a good point. It would be safer if we stick together. Let's do it. The 2 officers nod in agreement.
So we'll go that way.
I'm with you.
Proxy, we have to go rescue Ollie. These are definitely Ollie's footprints.
You're about to enter a critical stage of the commission. Please know that once started, you can no longer explore freely. Continue? Yes.
There's so many ethereals teleporting here. This doesn't look great. I hope he can hang in there. Do you really think some wimpy ethereals can stop me? This is insane. Ollie must be close. Ethereals are never ending. Ollie's up ahead.
That's not part. Okay, I guess it's not. Okay, there's Allie.
Ollie! Hey, Ollie! You can stop shaking now. Everything's fine.
Miss Nakamata! Proxy, you made it. Oh no. If you're here, does that mean the entire operation has failed all because of me?
No.
It hasn't failed. I managed to think up a way to send those two off. I'm completely exhausted. You know, you better take responsibility for turning a simple operation into such a mess. If you can't crack the case and get our commission fee, I'll never let you off the hook. You got that? Ollie? Ollie, answer me!
He's still in a state of shock. I feel like Ollie's a bit bummed out. Am I imagining things?
Ollie seems a little depressed.
You're not wrong, Proxy. It's because I can't stop wondering. Has teaming up with you all, or rather my idea of receiving a commendation, been unrealistic from the start? Watching how you handled things over the course of the operation today left me thinking. You can easily deal with anything that gets thrown at you, but I've only caused you trouble.
One moment.
I got the meeting place wrong, I can't even protect myself from ethereals, and I can't even provide you with the right intel when you need it.
Hey, Ollie! That's enough grumbling for now, okay? Nobody can easily handle every single thing that gets thrown at them. Didn't I tell you before? I almost ended up losing my life for nothing thanks to one bad guy. I wasn't lying about that. So there's actually lots of things I can't do. There are traces of ethereals all around you, Ollie. You must have wiped them out in a panic, right?
Really? I didn't even notice.
Ollie, you were the one who came up with using Internet against these gangsters. You were the one leading this operation, and you were the one who took down these ethereals just now. Who kept yourself alive until we got here. Don't you get it? You're nowhere near as bad as you think. Stop being so hard on yourself, and turn your personal experience and your personality into your very own secret weapon. Huh? message from those other officers. Yes, this is Ollie. What's going on?
Ma'am, your intuition and foresight are truly remarkable.
Huh?
Ma'am, not long after we split up, we spotted this sneaky figure around the setup point, so we apprehended him immediately. This kid was dressed up like a gangster. He might have something to do with the gang we're looking for.
Where are you right now? We'll head to you immediately, and we can go to the 12th precinct together.
What? Go into the precinct together? Delaney? Huggins? Wait a sec. I'm really far away from you right now. Why don't you take him back to the 11th precinct?
That, it wouldn't be proper.
It's totally fine. You two apprehended the suspect, so the credit's all yours. You should take him back to the 11th precinct for interrogation. Go on now, quickly! I've just taken on another assignment. We'll be watching closely as to how your interrogation goes. Good luck!
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Great work.
That's weird. I only mentioned it offhand. I never thought they'd actually catch a criminal. If you go back with them to their precinct, Ollie, it'll blow our cover. So we have to give them the credit for this arrest. But I'm a little anxious about the outcome of the interrogation. So dust yourself off and hurry back to your precinct. Contact me the moment you hear anything.
Okay, you got it.
I still don't know how they're gonna sort this out, because at some point, you know, the other officers are gonna end up seeing who Ali really is, and they're gonna be like, who the heck are you? You weren't the one we were working with. Ali hurries out of the hollow and back to the 12th precinct.
Roxy, Ollie's already headed off. Let's call it a day as well. I'm so tired. Forgive me for not taking EOS back.
I never expected you to be so patient with Ali. Or Nakamata, you're a really good teacher.
I never expected you to be such a great teacher.
Hey, come on. What are you saying? Oh, even my ears are blushing. I mean, we've put in a lot of work today. If we leave them now, we'd be throwing away our investment. How can I put this? Whenever I used to see a public security officer, I would just avoid them. But after working with these two, I realized they're just a bunch of average Joes. You've also been running around all day, Proxy. Thanks.
Aww.
I bet we'll be getting a message from Ollie sometime soon. Let's get some rest for now. I'll contact you if I hear anything.
Despite the twists and turns, the operation went smoothly. I thought we're done for. We're safe thanks to Nakamata's quick reaction. Yeah, really, who would have thought Ali would make such a terrible mistake? I knew Nakamata was smart, but I guess I underestimated her. I'm just glad Nakamata joined the Cunning Hares instead of becoming our opponent. By the way, Wise, what do you think about that guy that got caught by the security officers from 11th Precinct? That was quite a surprise. Maybe we got lucky. You know, it's a fine the timing of that guy showing up a bit too convenient. Maybe we can trace that guy back to the gang public security is after. Anyway, let's wait for an update after Ollie's interrogation. Okay. And we continue. Yep, confirm. Because I feel like trying to do one of these like stories a day or something like that. Might have time for another one, but no, that might be kind of pushing it because I got like maybe about an hour and a half. Just got a message from Nekomata and she wants to meet up at the parking lot. Sounds kind of serious in the text. What happened? Proxy, a public security officer found out who you are. How long do you think you could withstand being interrogated before confessing? Confess is too serious of a word. I'm just saying, but maybe I'm being too cautious. Ali's interrogation has concluded. The good thing, public security is quite efficient. As things stand, we seem to be getting the answers we need, but my intuition tells me something is wrong. Very few gangsters who roam the streets are willing to reveal things so readily. I'm not sure if it's because public security is more experienced in interrogation techniques, but never mind, something just feels off. That's why I wanted to talk to you in person. Welcome back, Chaos. Yeah, I took a quick little coffee break and finished kind of like roaming around in that area. Now I can just kind of continue on to the last part of the story. Well, part 3 of the story is one I'm just starting up right now. Ran out of glue sticks, so yeah. Working on a project there? Let's talk inside your store. After returning to the store with Nekomata, everyone listens to her recount her meeting with Ali. Yes, keeping what's left of my sanity with arts and crafts. Huh. What are you making?
Miss Nekomata, 11th Precinct has sent over the results of their interrogation. That sneaky dude they found lurking around the hollows is actually from the gang we're going after! He's already flipped. He told us how they sent him out to snoop around because they'd heard about and were interested in our bait.
Oh, and under what circumstances did he give up this information?
Huh? Why do you ask? Is that important?
Of course!
Seriously, a COVID Christmas tree. It's COVID test tubes. Turned into a Christmas tree. Interesting. Huh. COVID Christmas tree. How'd you come up with that idea? I'm actually curious now. Holy sh... That sounds like a lot of test tubes. 400 plus test tubes and 22 glue sticks. Have you been working on that project for some time now? Stands about 3-ish feet. Nice. No, that one is done. Working on a new one. Wait, so you're making like a second one of these Christmas? Well, code test tube Christmas trees? A micro version, even more toward a gothic style tree this time. It's actually pretty cool. Sounds really interesting.
If he keeps silent, then there's definitely a connection. But if he gets suddenly angry, then perhaps you misread the situation. Or perhaps you're completely right.
I actually don't remember if my Discord's actually set up. I should have my Discord, Reddit, Twitter, and YouTube stuff all linked down below. Let me double check where those... Can I actually see where that's located? I actually don't know how to... Yeah, I do have a Discord, it's just... I haven't really officially set it up yet, so I don't really know. If you said something, I had my headphones off to listen to someone else. Oh, it's never saying, I do have a Discord, I just... It hasn't really been set up completely yet. So I don't know if there's somewhere to post that, but I'll try looking into getting that more set up. Yeah, hopefully if I can get that straightened out, you know, it'd be nice to kind of like check out the Christmas tree things you're making. You might join mine then. I'm a streamer as well, but the current Discord leads to my guild Discord. One sec. Let me follow. It's not gonna let me do that from here. Okay, I'll jot down now and check it out in a bit. Okay, well, I'll try checking that out a little later. Cause currently, as I sit there and try to like click it, well, like try to move over to your channel, all that, it's like, oh no, we're only gonna let you move around career dashboards. It's like, no, I was just trying to check out the channel, but I might have to do that a little later on. I'll check it out.
If you keep saying I can't say, it means there are conditions you have to meet before he'll talk.
You sign up an actual Discord or set a micro channel to my guild server for the Army of Chaos. Nice.
A gang member capable of hollow exploration like this is certainly no amateur. If he won't spill everything out of desperation, you should be very skeptical about anything he says.
You're so knowledgeable! But the interrogation was carried out by the 11th Precinct, so we only have access to the written report. There's no way of knowing the specifics of the interrogation. And there's something else that's troublesome. If this guy doesn't report back to his gang, it might expose our trap. So, to avoid that possibility, the Precinct decided to immediately use him in a sting to catch the rest of his gang. They asked him to leak info to his gang, saying that the ether resources are legit, and the gangs decided to make a move on it.
Meow. Something about this operation still seems fishy to me. I'll just have to bite my tail and go with the flow for now.
back to the present in the video store.
That's everything that happened. According to that gang member, the gang tends to use a pretty large group for the robbery. There's a small team of 3 to 4 individuals assigned to handle the transportation and disposal of the stolen goods once the job is done. Ollie's mission this time is to lead a small team along with a defected gang member and capture those involved in fencing the stolen goods. They'll head to the Hollow in a little while to carry out the mission.
You don't seem convinced, Nekomata. Is everything okay?
If the gangster's confession is true, then everything should be fine. But, and maybe it's because I grew up in a street gang myself, something tells me we should find out more about that guy first. Since the precinct has already drawn up a plan to capture them, though, neither we nor Ollie have a choice in the matter. I've already talked to him. This time, we're gonna follow him at a distance and play things by ear. If he needs our help with anything, he'll find a way to message us in secret.
Touch my tail, and no. Which alias? Let's stir up some trouble. Time for some tail care.
Yeah, why not?
What a bother.
Oh wait, no, if they're fire, then
Touch my
probably
tail,
has a resistance
and
to
no.
ice.
Let me finish patrol mode. Activated.
Chick kinda kinky.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our team and the main force at the resource point are all in position. Operation Watch and Wait is ready to go. Over.
Roger that. All right, Alberto. You're our informant, so it's time for you to take the stage. Give your boss a call. Yes, sir.
Hello? Yeah, boss, it's me.
Alberto, glad you still remember who's boss. My patience was seconds away from wearing thin after not hearing from you in so long.
Sorry, boss. I had a problem with my carrot, and only just got it fixed. But it's all sorted now.
You better not mess this up. I've got the location that you sent over. Is it the right place?
Don't worry, I got the scoop when I was out gathering intel last time.
All right, we're gonna get the goods now. You go meet up with the vehicles. Out.
I did everything you said, sir.
Okay. Next, you'll take us to the ones responsible for selling the stolen goods.
These public security officers kind of sound like they don't know what the hell they're trying to do. Meanwhile, not far away.
Proxy, Ollie's group is about to get moving. We should get going too.
Master, please remotely assist Ollie in reaching his destination. I have updated your system with Ollie's location. Please make sure that the path you take with Ollie is unobstructed.
Their path out is blocked by an iron gate.
Detected. An electrical switch that controls the door. I've marked the location of the switch in your system.
virtual assistant is useful after all. Ethereal! We can close the door with that button over there so Ollie will know he should switch paths.
Miss Nikomata, your help from afar is invaluable.
No worries, just keep going. Leave the rest to me.
I'm guessing they wanted me to go up against it.
Let's make this quick.
Sometimes I really wish you could break those things. The things that shoot you with the lasers.
I'm hearing interference on the comms device. Don't stray too far away. How far from the stolen goods are we?
There is a shortcut, but I'm not sure if we can take it.
Yep, question chaos. You ever played Bloodstained? No. I actually don't think I know what that is.
Seems like we're good to go.
It's a Metrovania. I haven't really played many Metrovania games. For quite a while there, I've mostly just been kind of like JRPG and all that kind of stuff. And technically, Zenless Zone Zero is just kind of like a more recent kind of, I guess, a prediction of a game to play. As I, if not mistaken, well, this is like the 15th stream I've done with this. Yeah, I've heard of Castlevania.
Looks like someone's sneaking up behind Ollie and company.
Because that's basically what Bloodstained is. Okay. I'll probably have to, like, check it out. Can I get, like, an idea of, you know... Well, and I know what Castlevania is, and... of course, my brain's probably going a little wrong here, because I'm sorry, you know, when you said Metrovania, I'm instantly just thinking, you know, Metroid. I know of, like, you know, well, I played a little bit of some Castlevania games. That was mostly just kind of like messing around with like stuff with some friends and whatnot a while back. And geez, I'm trying to think the last time I actually played a Metro game. I streamed it. I'm actually gonna stream later today for my hit list with the first boss's run on Bloodstained. Nice. Then interrogate them for answers. Yeah, if I get a chance, I'll probably sit there and see if I can probably like swing in there and like check out your stream. I'm not 100% sure. Cause yeah, I gotta end up heading off to my day job here in a couple of hours. Yeah, after the stream I'll look up your channel and drop you a follow so I can actually be informed on it, like, you know, be informed when you're streaming too. Probably, you know, check out the game, you know, check out the game through your gameplay.
Weird. Why are there bandits here? What happened? Where did they go? Shifting. Gang set us up. We fell into their trap.
What? What's going on? I thought there were only supposed to be a few of them covering the sale. What are all these guys doing here? This isn't good. We're outgunned.
Everyone, just calm down and get ready to make a break for it!
Don't you think it's a little late for that?
Boss, we rounded up the officers, except for the one leading them.
So, this is what you had planned all along?
Of course it's a trap. Never thought the hunter would become the hunted, did you?
You, don't tell me you...
We're a gang making a living stealing ether resources. We always know where the grass is greener. Killer job like that pops up on internet? You better believe we're gonna look into it. If you ask me, your mistake was being way too eager to get what you want. And trusting the word of a gangster. Anyway, we'd be rude not to accept such a fine gift from public security. Right?
What are you gonna do?
Already shaking with fear. Now, how did a coward like you end up making captain?
Alright, Captain. It's time for you to take the stage. Call up your main force and come up with a reason for them to withdraw from the resource site.
What? No way! I won't!
No. Do you still not understand the gravity of the situation? Help us get this batch of ether resources, and I'll let you live. Isn't that a good deal? Or would you rather wait here with these officers, waiting to be fed to the ethereals?
Ethereals! No, don't! You can't feed me to an ethereal!
Hey, boss! I think ethereals really freaked this guy out. Captain, call up your guys right now. The boss's patience is running out.
No, I can't do that.
Huh?
I don't want to be eaten by an ethereal, but I don't want to lose my job either. If I help you contact the main force, I'll be fired, and my life will be completely ruined!
So what you're saying is, it's better to just end everything here and now.
No, that's not what I meant either! What I'm saying is, I know another way to get the etheric resources without having to involve the other officers.
Huh. Is that a fact? Sure you're not just, making stuff up?
Of course not. Please trust me. I'm an orphan and was adopted as a kid. I brought up a whole load of siblings, all unrelated to me, and I suffered so much over the years. I thought becoming a public security officer would mean having a decent job. But after all these years in the department, I've mostly just been sitting on the sidelines. I'm not that young anymore, and this operation might be the last chance I ever get. But seeing as it's doomed anyway, I should really think about myself first and foremost. As long as the department doesn't know I'm responsible, the blame won't fall on me, even if the ether resources are lost.
How surprising. The kid really does have some will to live. All right then, lead the way.
On the other side.
Damn it! I knew something smelled fishy! It was all a setup! The gangsters tricked Ollie!
Well, it's already happened. So all we can do now is adapt and respond. But what do you two think about what Ollie just said?
I think Ollie defected to the bandits. I must have a reason for what he's doing.
I think Ollie must have something planned.
Yeah, I think so too. Remember? Back when we first met Ollie, he was terrified. But he still didn't reveal he was actually a public security officer.
Yeah, like she said, he may be unreliable, but he's got more backbone than I thought.
And did his speech to the gangster boss sound familiar to you too?
He's a bright guy. He's definitely planning something. Let's follow him and see what he's up to.
Yeah.
Come with me. Over there.
So well behaved. Keep an eye on the area for me.
Seems more like a coward, but
Where's Ollie taking the gang members? Roxy, let's catch up.
yeah, I mean, he does seem like quite a coward, but I mean, he still does still seem like he actually is trying to make some kind of plan. Please spare me, I'm just a hollow raider who happened to pass by. I got a fair deal here. How about you give me 2,000 gear coins, and I'll give you something fantastic in return. Fly-hand hires are not to be trusted. Or give him 2,000 coins. I like my coins. Now watch, that will be the wrong choice. Sorry, I was getting like phone calls coming in all of a sudden. Shut that off.
No escape.
Rare raider is cowardly, so that's suspect. Yeah. I'm sitting here looking around at all the enemies. I'm like, they're not even connected. I just gotta go through this guy.
Okay. I'm going the wrong way.
Tell me going where I didn't realize there's still a guy standing there. There we go. Let's make sure there's no other little secret pathways.
Is Ollie trying to tell us to use the switch?
Doubt I'll actually need it, but might as well grab it while I got the opportunity.
Okay, we're here. We've arrived at our destination.
Hey, what is this place? This seems pretty far from where you stash your etheric resources.
Please, just hear me out for a moment. When I was out here earlier, laying out the resources, I discovered this weird spatial displacement phenomenon nearby, happening intermittently.
Are you saying all we have to do is just wait here, and a spatial displacement will bring etheric resources to us from who knows where?
Yes, just a little bit longer, and a miracle is going to happen.
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you getting all sweaty? What's that sound?
You're just luring ethereals in.
This isn't good. Ethereals! There's so many. Where'd they all come from?
I can't take it anymore!
On the other side.
So Ollie took those gangsters to where he got attacked last time.
Looks like he wants the ethereals to weaken the gangsters, to create an opportunity for us.
We shouldn't let his efforts go to waste. Come on, let's get after him. The gang members won't let him go. Let's hurry up.
That was a long way around. You're about to enter a critical stage of the commission. Please note that once started, you can no longer explore freely. Continue? Yeah.
We finally wiped out all the ethereals, boss.
Where'd that sneaky little cop get to, Alberto? How dare he try this kind of stunt on me? I'm gonna skin him alive.
He's over here. We've got him. Come here.
I took you for a jittery coward before. I didn't think you had the guts. You led us to that horde of ethereals hoping they'd take us out. Bet you never thought a bunch of gangsters like us could take them all out, huh?
No. I actually thought of that, but I knew this would be enough.
What do you mean? Make some sense.
What he means is, now I can take you out all by myself.
Yeah.
Huh? You guys wanna try me too? Over here! Don't blame me if you get hurt. He's heading that way! Run him down!
Yeah, I know, Nekoma's adorable.
That all you got? Let's get him!
Okay. Let's make this quick. Watch your blind spots.
Really, so? I'll try my coolest. Face the consequences.
Careful. I blow.
How much longer are you gonna bug me?
That's why you all surrendered, of course.
Dream on!
He's just one girl. Take her out. Watch out. Get her.
Yeah, she's just one girl. One girl will kick your ass. Angry spicy kitty. Yeah.
She's just some lousy cat.
Oh. Oh.
Would you care to say that one more time?
You stupid cat!
Told you I could take all you out just by myself.
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, you really came.
Oh, you look a little shaky there. Pull yourself
Ollie,
together.
pull yourself together. Things are safe now.
Yeah, I know. I'm okay. I'm just feeling a little flustered, you know, having seen so many ethereals.
Those gangsters almost tore you to pieces, but you're still fixated on the ethereals? You really are something. But anyway, you did a pretty good job just now, Ollie.
That's right. If you hadn't thought so quickly to use the ethereals to weaken them, Nekomata might not have been enough to take them out.
Well, you know, now that I think about it, that really was kind of unbelievable, wasn't it? My mind just about went blank once I realized we'd been double-crossed. And I don't know why, but I suddenly thought of what Miss Nekomata said before. Turn your personal experience and your personality into your very own secret weapon.
So you figured out the way I do things and tricked those gangsters the same way I would've? Great work! And thanks to your quick thinking, your lies went a whole lot more smoothly this time.
Yeah.
It's because what I said wasn't all lies.
Yeah?
Well, didn't you tell me that it's best to mix in some of your own personal experience if you want to get someone to believe your lies? Well, I really am an orphan. I was the oldest kid at the orphanage, and I really did have to more or less raise a whole load of siblings, all unrelated to me.
Yeah.
The reason I chose Argyle's was because of the free tuition, due to family finances.
If your finances were so bad, why didn't you go to a company-affiliated school? I have heard lots of company-run schools offer scholarships. And with your ether aptitude, you probably would have gotten some more lucrative job offers once you graduated.
Some orphans who get out into the real world feel shackled by self-doubt or the distressing memories of their early years, and they happen to find themselves on a path irreversibly in pursuit of money and survival. Of course, I don't mean to say anything bad about people like that. After all, it is what it is. But as an older brother, I never want to see my younger siblings like that. I wanted to become a public security officer so I could stand with my head held high and tell them we can all become amazing people. But I'm no role model. I've done nothing really after all these years. I mean, I've never even been awarded so much as a simple commendation before.
No wonder you were so intent on getting some recognition before. It was all because of this. But I think your wish just might have come true.
Yeah.
Huh?
Good role models aren't defined by the accommodations they're awarded, but by the actions they take. You showed ingenuity and bravery during the mission. You not only saved public security from losing those ether resources, but you also arrested all those criminals.
True.
Are those not the actions of a good role model?
Yeah.
Really? I did all that?
Sure did. So keep your head up high. Your brothers and sisters, they're all gonna be proud of you too. Anyway, everything's settled for now. So, we'll leave the rest of it to you public security officers to handle.
So concludes a successful partnership. This is commercially worth all the hassle.
A happy and successful end to our cooperation.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll get a bonus this time, but I'll pay both your fees as soon as I get back to the precinct.
I'm sure you'll get your bonus. But as for my cut, I don't want it.
Huh? Miss Nicolato, what are you talking about?
My mouth should be so cute, yeah. You're adorable kitty.
I said you don't have to pay me! Just pay the proxy! Take your bonus and buy those kids something nice.
And kind-hearted.
Kids who grew up with nothing cherish whatever gifts they're given. This is just... it's just what I found in my personal experience.
Let's split the remainder.
In that case, let's split the remainder. But Ollie, we have a condition. Remember what you said today, and keep being a good role model for those kids.
Yeah! And if I ever catch even a sniff that you've gone crooked, then you can bet I'll be the first one after you.
Thanks so much! I promise, I'll definitely keep up my end of the deal too.
I actually think it's strange because I think Nakamoto is the first 5-star I got. And just like that, the curtain finally closes on a successful operation. She's cute and angry. Yeah. Like just like angry face, just like grr. It's like I just want to pet you. Just give you head pats. Be like, ah, so adorable. 1 week later.
Proxy! It's me!
Have you come to work off some of your debt? Hope you haven't dragged in any more trouble.
Tell me you've come here for something besides another strange commission.
No way. I just came by today to bring you some fresh fish.
Fresh fish, huh?
Wow, the fresh smell of a new scheme.
Don't be so suspicious, you two. They're from Ollie.
Ollie sent this? Isn't he a public security officer? Where'd he get so much fish?
After he was told he'd be getting his bonus, he said he went back to the orphanage last weekend. He went ahead and told them all the presents were for me, so all the kids went out fishing with him to say thanks.
Wow, isn't that fantastic? Fish is your favorite.
Well, yeah, but don't stereotype us sirens. Sometimes we want a little variety. Something nicer. Like steak or crab legs.
There are fins. You think they're gonna slaughter a cow for you to get a steak? I don't really know if they could, if they're saying where they could actually get, you know, catch you crabs at that point, but yeah.
Anyway, I've got way too much now, so I want to share some with you. Take half of it. I insist.
Just then, the door to the VO store opens.
Amber, you... What are you doing here?
I'm just returning a tape. Ah, proxies. That's a lot of fish.
One of Nekomata's friends gave them to her.
One of Nekomata's friends gave them to her.
As long as they're not the Fallout crabs. Yeah.
Hey, Amby, what do you mean by, huh? Exactly.
Nothing. It's just a little surprising you have friends who give you gifts. Not like the rest of us cunning hares.
Well, of course I do, because I'm actually super popular. Definitely. Enough to call me a role model for the cunning hares.
Yeah, the very role model of a cunning hare.
Huh? You just agree. Just like that?
So?
It's nothing. Ugh. Why do I feel like all this was a waste of time?
I'm going back to the cunning hares now, Nekomata. You coming? Want me to carry some fish?
Okay. We'll be going then, Phaethon. See ya!
Well, all things considered, the commission ended pretty well. How about fish for dinner tonight, Wise?
Nekomata finishes speaking and leaves. Why did Nekomata just say what she did was a waste of time? It's all because of her original goal, right? I remember now, when Nekomata first got in touch to work with us, it was to get that poker face to admit Nekomata really is a model of a kind of hair. Wait. Let's get poker face to admit she... Okay. If Nekomata had not invested so much time in this case, she wouldn't have had friends with Ollie and gotten fish from a friend and wouldn't have had the chance to brag to Ianby about how popular she is. Yes, I don't think what Nekomata did was a waste of time at all. We also get fish for free. Yeah, right? Well, what are you gonna do with the fish, though? I don't think we can eat them all in one meal. How about trying out a few different dishes? Well, I hope you wouldn't try to end up eating like a pile of fish in one meal. Take it. Story's not over? Oh, never mind. You didn't story completed. Okay. Huzzah. Oh, I don't really got time to end up doing another one of the stories, but yeah, I still have. Okay, so that one's okay. Graces. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I did that one the other day. I got 4 more of these. So just finished that one. Did that one a while ago. Well, I know some of these I have to end up unlocking the character to end up being their story. Mail. Their proxy, initial affected agent Seth and Piper's. So communication wasn't triggered. Okay. Well, let's collect up our stuff. Agent stories. Did my level go up? My level did go up. Cool. I actually wasn't paying attention. Yeah. How close am I to 7? Signal shot. Do I got any laying around? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do a 10 pull real quick. Because I still need.
Touch my tail, and no.
I shall follow your orders.
Ready and waiting.
I'm trying to think
I
who I
only
actually
handle
want to
technical
pull.
matters. 1, 2, yes, all accounted for.
So I actually think
Awaiting further instructions.
it was Soldier 11 that I wanted to end up getting. Because I believe I already have her weapon. But literally, if I can, you know, just luckily pull any of the 4 that I'm missing, that's would be kind of cool. So let's take a shot at a 10 pull. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna have that kind of luck right now.
Anby of the Cunning Harris. In position.
I'm pretty sure I maxed you out. Yeah, that's already cool itself. I maxed you out. Okay. Signal shop. Sure, why not? Try to get an S on something here. Nice. What's max rank on stuff? I think currently they have it maxed out at 60 being like the max level. I know the proxy level goes to 60. They'll probably expand on it down the road. So it's like they progress the story. I just realized, did I actually get the... Remember, right, this normally works where you pull the S, you actually get the one that you selected. Safety. These dudes are just like goofy little gargle shits. I don't mean level, I mean rank. Yeah, no, or do you mean like rank of, like the max rank of like what you can end up, like gaining like the pulls, which would be S rank. If that's what you mean. Yeah, so I did just get the dude that I wanted. Okay. Time to go see Enzo.
Need anything modded? You know where to find me. I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try them out on EOS one by one.
Dang.
Is that it? Come back next time, you hear?
I needed the... cap level 20, so yeah, I never forgot how many I needed. I think I needed 2. I'm probably gonna need a couple of these. And I guess around like 4.
Need anything modded? You know where to find me.
Wait. Huh? Didn't I only buy 2?
I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try them out on EOS one by one.
I'm guessing there was points to that I wasn't paying attention to.
I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try them out on EOS one by one.
How many? 20. Yeah, that's not happening right now.
I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try them out on EOS one by one.
That's what I was waiting to end up seeing if it was happening. Just give it a minute. Oh, please do not drop on me. There we go.
I got plenty of new ideas.
Yeah, anytime I see it,
Try 'em out
something
on EOS
loading
one
or
by
something
one.
doesn't work, I'm like worried that all of a sudden everything's just gonna like crash on me. Because it's happened way too many times. Somehow I think I really need to actually probably crank these dudes up more. Yeah, let's get everybody to level 20.
I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try them out on EOS one by one.
Wrong thing. Why do they bother adding these in if they're just gonna get took?
I got plenty of new ideas.
Just so they're ready
Let's try them out on EOS one by
I
one.
end up needing to crank like level 1 up later. I got a lot of these dudes at level 5. Oh, like level 13. Why do I need level 13? It's kind of a weird number.
I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try them out on EOS one by one. I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try them out on EOS one by one. I got plenty of new ideas. You got any questions? Come find me anytime. I'll be here.
But yeah, oh, okay, yeah, so like my ether not rank is Oh, well, there's only 60 levels to it right now. Oh, wait, so I was gonna say it does say in there, complete Ethernet reputation rank up mission, raise level cap of your agents, W engines and bang boot from 50 to 60. See, I think everything currently maxes out at 60.
Time for some tail care.
I could probably do one more quick fight kind of thing. Mission, special plant received. Direct connection, please array as soon as possible. What the heck is going on? Electricity, ice and ether, ice and ether, ice and ether, physical and fire, ice and ether.
Which time for some tail care.
Let me Sokaku ready. Wata.
Better dodge.
Locking in. Sustain fire.
Okay.
At your service. Avoid it. Take it off me.
That was it. Okay. escape seems interesting. Okay. Comfortably, Alright. Mission accomplished. I got a couple of these quick little. I got a couple of them, I guess. Yeah. This is probably not gonna go as I'm hoping, but we can get it.
Touch my tail, and no.
Let me finish my cup of hot water. Kokaku, ready!
Which
I should have done
alien?
this one first.
I've been waiting for you. Careful. I bite.
Going all out!
Following orders.
Stop shooting me, jerks.
Got you ready-handed.
Wanna know what lurks in the darkness? Careful. I bite.
Cease and desist!
Mind your manners. How resilient. Move again.
Locking in. No escape.
On duty. No, you. Here comes the first. Neverland.
I was actually concerned about that being difficult. Ice ether. See, even though I sit there and think that I should be good with these, I've attempted them a couple of times already and got my butt kicked.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
I'll help you
Oh
in.
wait,
The
no,
lunch is on
Nakamoto's
you.
level 40. Okay, never mind on that. Actually, can I end up raising Nakamoto's level?
Touch my tail? Did you call me? Yeah.
Wait, should I be trying to raise Nakamoto's or fire-based persons? Oh, yeah, I did just go and get all those supplies for you.
You want to test my hammer?
Yeah, sure, I'm not using it for anything else, so there. Level 46. Don't have enough supplies for that, but let's see what we got here. I'm starting to question if this is something to do with the game or if it's as I'm just now realizing it costs like 45,000 every single time I'm trying to raise one of these. Oh, I don't have enough to end up raising that anymore.
Hey, don't look down on me.
Well, at least your level's raised some. Because I'm definitely realizing I can't just be like, oh, I like these characters, let me just crank them up like I used to do in Genshin Impact. But I have to actually pay attention to elemental affinities and all that kind of stuff. Did I get more supplies for this? Yet again, back down to like 20,000 left on my Denny's. Oh, dang it. Sometimes I hate where I got this microphone located. Keep accidentally hitting it. But yeah, judging by the time I gotta actually start getting ready for my day job here. So, probably gonna call it here. Chaos, thank you for joining me. Probably, well, at least I'm gonna end up ending it here and just find someone to raid into. I hope you enjoyed, you know, your time here. Definitely end up checking out your channel and Discord. Really wanted up seeing the, like, check out the like that Christmas tree thing you're making.